Good evening, Andover. Before I begin, I'd first like to thank my family, as well as all of my teachers and classmates who have made it possible for me to be here today. What an incredible honor it is to celebrate this event with you all. To the class of 2025, congratulations. We are now officially just 3 days away from graduation. For those of you who don't know, my name is Andy, and I came to Andover last year as a new 11th grader. Playing football in the fall, I was excited to meet my new teammates and get to know everyone else at school. It's apparent to me now that my arrival confused people. As one fellow senior so aptly put it, I looked like I was a, quote, teaching fellow in his mid-30s. No matter how old you may all think I am, if there's anything high school has given me, it's the time I've had to reflect on my journey. As I look back to the past 2 years specifically, there's a lot of things that have gone well. Those of you who were there for my first Andover start at quarterback against Deerfield last fall know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, this game went so well that after leading the offense out on the field for our first 2 drives, the score was 14-0, Deerfield. Those of you playing on the baseball team this spring also know how well I played in my quote-unquote legacy game against my former high school. Coming out from the bullpen with my own personal walk-up song, Banza-Maker Dance, playing in my head, I threw a whopping 10 pitches before coach took me out. It was certainly quite the legacy to leave. I share these stories because even though I felt disappointed and frankly quite embarrassed in the moment, as I look back on my time at Andover today, I can truly say that these were some of the most rewarding experiences of my life. After the Deerfield game, a bunch of my teammates all found ways to reach out and offer their encouragement, not because they had to, but because they genuinely cared. One captain texted me right after the game, motivating me to keep my head up and continue being the leader I am. I'll never forget that moment, knowing I was surrounded by a group of teammates that made me feel like I wasn't facing everything alone. And I'm still, to this day, so incredibly grateful for their support in picking me up at my lowest. As my old baseball coach used to say, in moments of adversity, it's easy to feed the negative wolf in our heads. I'm bad, I suck, or I'm not enough. And I'll be the first one to admit that I myself have done this quite often. Yet, in my time here, I've learned through my own experiences that one bad moment is just one small step of our journey that will lead us to greater opportunities. Of course, I wish I'd played better in these games, but had I not had these moments, I wouldn't have grown as close as I am now to my teammates, and I certainly wouldn't have understood how much it means to surround yourself with people who show up when things fall apart. We are never defined by our past struggles. We are defined by our character, kindness, and ability to overcome. These 2 games of my Andover career are just a small sample size of all the challenging moments in my life that have yet to come. But I've learned through just these 2 to truly appreciate and cherish those around you. However, having had these incredible experiences, feeling this power of team, I find it ironic how easy it is to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, wanting to be better. Again, I'll admit myself that at an uber-competitive place like Andover, where everyone is good at something, I have at times become result-driven and compared myself to others. I wish I could do this. I wish I had that. I wish she snapped me back. I wish. But should we really wish for something else if we are all blessed with our own unique talents and gifts. Ernest Hemingway once said, "There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self." I believe that happiness is the constant pursuit of your own dream, your own mission, your own purpose. If we spend our valuable time worrying about what others have accomplished, we will never experience true happiness ourselves. If I'd compared myself to those that played better than me, instead of working to get better myself, I would have ignored the support from my teammates and never fully cherished their incredible presence. I know this may sound cliche, but I truly, truly believe that as students at Andover, we are all destined to do great things. Let us cheer on the accomplishments of our friends, classmates, and teammates, but let us not worry by comparing ourselves to them, because we are all on our own separate journeys and our own separate timelines to our destinations. In an interview about dealing with the passing of his father at the age of 10, famous TV host and comedian Stephen Colbert said that he, quote, "learned to love the thing he most wished had not happened." Learned to love the thing he most wished had not happened. How often do we experience something bad, something challenging, and question its purpose? Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? At some point in our lives, we will all deal with our own unique form of adversity. And the reality of life is that we will never achieve great things in a straight line. This winter, when I didn't get into my first choice college, I vividly remember asking my father in the moment, "What's the point of working hard? What's the point of being a good guy if my dream is now shattered?" I've since come to realize, mainly in part due to my experiences here, that it is again just one small step of the journey that gives me the opportunity to live a new story, meet new people, and make new lifelong memories. Obstacles are inevitable for all of us. We may know what purpose they serve now, we may not. But if there's anything I've learned through my high school experience, it's that the journey often won't be straight, but it is truly the journey that teaches us a lot about our destination. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.